So Denmark is looking very dangerous for me at the moment, obviously, since they will probably want control over their trade, whereas they have the territory, while I pretty much have control over their trade right now, which I don't think they like particularly. What is Austria doing? Okay, they're at war with the Nordic Union, Pomerania and Gel. That's quite interesting. Are they all allies, or what's going on? No, not really. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, I think I'll start the time, see what's going on. It seems like Norwegian forces and Danish... Actually, what is going on? Can we get the ledger up? Military... No, where is it actually? Is it country? Ooh, relations. It could be... Yeah, current wars. There we go. Hang on. Well, it was paused. East Frisian conquest of Friesland. Okay, so I guess the Emperor has joined in on the side of Friesland there. Fair enough. Not that interesting of a war, really, but it's interesting for me, actually, since I hope that Austria will particularly be harsh on Denmark in this case. Ooh, did I notice this the last time, that Sachsen-Anhalt has been annexed? Or no, hang on, sorry, Magdeburg was claimed by me, and Anhalt was annexed by Saxony. That's it. Although there seems to be separatists already, so... Basically, speaking of like long-term tactics and stuff, my tactic is pretty much to be a little bit conservative, because I'm a small nation. I'm gonna have to bide my time and try to use the mistakes of others, kind of, in this case the AI essentially, but still. So I'm not gonna... you're not gonna see a playthrough, I don't think, where the entire Europe becomes Hanseatic or something. I'm gonna be sort of moderate in my style of play, or aggression, I should say. So that might be something worth knowing for you as a viewer. How is our economy doing now? It's doing a little bit better, I have to say. Mecklenburg. Interesting, because they are one of my main points of interest right now. How did my alliances turn out? Oh yeah, Poland. That's it. Sorry, I'm having to do a little bit of rediscovering myself here, as it's been a while since I recorded the last time. Okay, so Poland... they could really have a stronger army, but... Lithuania is only in an alliance with them, so there's no union going on yet. Okay, Denmark seems to have had to flee, and they are passing through my lands inexplicably. That's something that I'm a little bit that I find interesting, because with the whole thing of military access, apparently you can just go retreat into any land you want, pretty much, and like Austria is doing here, they're not even retreating, they're just passing through, which I guess is their right, as they are emperor and everything. But it's interesting, as you'd think that a passing army is a passing army, but to be fair, in terms of game... Oh, yes, that's what we want to see. In terms of game mechanics, it's a little... it would be very dull if you had to go through, permissions all the time. Now, actually, if we think about it, Denmark is in a lot of trouble right now. I wonder... Is there any way I could take advantage of this? Mecklenburg... So I like with Verden. What if... I'm just checking here. Yeah, so I need to develop a casus belli, but Poland would come to my aid. The this is interesting, and I think I will build a spy network here. I think it will be too late by the time that I'm done with the spy network, because then Denmark will probably be active again and everything. But still, we could try. What's my... yeah, there's no real harm in terms of overextension or anything, obviously, since I got Lauenburg as a core. The thing is, Wismar is another territory that's not, like, great. In fact, it's only a little bit better than Lauenburg in terms of, like, development, and it does have a little bit more manpower, which is nice. But what we'd really want is Rostock in this case, and that would make also sense from a well, other point of views as well, like trade influence and everything like that. Because if we look at the trade nodes, yeah, we're gonna want to collect most of these red ones, really. So it's a bit difficult, to be honest, because our interest lies both westwards, or eastwards, westwards. Oh, well, gain corruption, I think. And actually, obviously, Denmark is very interesting. I wonder actually if Mecklenburg... I mean, could I defeat Mecklenburg on my own? I'm not entirely convinced. They have 7,000 men, so do I. But I would say that Poland is a stronger ally than Denmark has allies right now. Verden, what do they have? 6,000 men, or no, that's Bremen, sorry. Verden, well, no army. Bremen has 1 key, Verden has 2 keys and a cross. Yeah. Werder Bremen, that's a football team. So, how's our development going here? 14.52, and we need to reach 100, right? A little bit unused to this whole build spy network thing, but I guess it's, like I said before, I quite like it, or like the sound of it at least. Maybe I will rant about it later. What's going on in Russia? Nothing particular. True sending. Well, Novgorod will be eaten up eventually. It's a shame. It never really... It used to be, I think, like in EU3 and stuff, that sometimes Novgorod won, but it's very rare that I see Novgorod win against Muscovy. Then it really needs to be something special. It's like a 10-15% chance, if that. It's kind of like Burgundy. Burgundy also used to be one of those nations that used to have a chance against France, but now it's just, no, it's not going to happen unless a player takes over. Ooh, Granada is free. That's interesting. And, yeah, Serbia, Bosnia, Wallachia. Savoy has... They must have swallowed Switzerland. No, Switzerland is there, sorry, but they have taken Bern. That's a mighty victory for them. Yeah, sorry, Switzerland, I didn't see you there. Bavaria. Ooh, Ravensburg. Which is a fairly new state in EU4. I do like their coat of arms. There are a few favorites. I mean, actually... We should almost have like some kind of vote on the channel or something, like favorite crest or coat of arms in Europe, or, well, the game. I mean, you could technically throw in some of these African ones. Yeah, no, they're not too bad. I like Mzab, Imamate, yes, or Imamate. Mamluks. No, that's just a hula hoop. I'm sorry. It's not very impressive. The Ottomans, it's classic. It's like the sort of Sunni Muslim standard. Denmark is really getting repeatedly ass-kicked, which is pleasant to see for me. Can we... Is there any way we could recruit more? No. Army force limit 7 out of 7. Guess we could recruit mercenaries if needed, but our economy isn't doing like that fantastic. Taxation. Oh yeah, we were going to build a church, right? But that's not going to happen for quite a while. Holstein. Oh, I really need to take advantage, or I really want to take advantage of this. I mean, Mecklenburg, that would be great. How's Pomerania doing? They're not doing great either. They have a pretty impressive fleet, though, I gotta say. They might have a fleet rivaling Denmark's, actually, which is very impressive. How is Brandenburg doing? Brunswick and Verden. Well, Brunswick isn't close to me, but that's still not an alliance I want. Conquer Silesia. Okay, their interest is hopefully more towards Bohemia. But it is worrying that they are... I think I'll improve relations. See if I can divert their attention. Denmark. Oh, enemies, Poland. That's interesting. Or like rivals. I could set another rival. Which one could I pick? Oh, Brandenburg. I mean, how can I rival Brandenburg? That's really, you know, I shouldn't be eligible for that. Hamburg. No, right now I'm at a good opinion of them. Verden. Well. No, there's no real point. Okay, Siegfried. Yeah, I think we'll use it. We can survive spending a bit of Republican tradition on that. I tend to not want to switch too often, really, but that's me. Oh, sailors. That's a new thing as well. Very interesting. I didn't notice this the last time. Sailors. So, hang on. If we go to the naval units... no, but hang on. I can't have missed this the last time. Is this another patch that they've released that I've just not paid attention to? Where is my fleet, actually? There it is. Come here, you. Does this carry... Can carry 4 regiments, yes. It doesn't seem to say anywhere. Sailors, 50 out of 50. 200 out of 200. I think I would have noticed this if I mean, after this video recording, I will check, but this will be interesting, because if I go back to my other videos and realize I missed this entirely new thing, then I will be disappointed in my ability of perception, like, well, being awake, essentially. Denmark is still at war, which is great for me. This is great. I want like a long war that doesn't go anywhere for Denmark, that just ends in inner turmoil and disappointment. That's like fantastic news for me. Terrible news for Denmark, though. Ooh. Mecklenburg is at military tech 4. What could really help me is if I would... No, but hang on. We expect to have enough power to do it at February 1464. Can we set national focus? No, that's reserved for monarchies, right? Oh, I forget. But an advisor... that's not really a good move either, because we can't really spare the money. It would cost 1.8 monthly. Discipline is always nice, but... No, I can't really afford it at this rate. Or I don't want to spend that money. I guess I could take loans and everything, but I'm kind of resilient to doing that. Livonian Order, they should be no problem at all, surely. Poland sure does like me. Sure dislike me. No, but sure does like me, I mean. Hamburg, Riga, Bremen, Utrecht, and Lübeck. Yeah. Would you like to be annexed, Hamburg, please? Is there any way I could, I mean, infiltrate administration? I wonder if I could... Is there any way I could, like, get them to join, like, through just cunning? Could I try to sabotage their reputation or something? I don't really know. Provincial unrest. Why is this? Lauenburgian separatists. Last for another 20 years. Well, no, there's no unrest. Recall diplomat. Did they have any effect? Yeah, they're neutral now. That's good. They desire Lauenburg. How greedy can you get, Brandenburg? You're already very large for this time period, 1461. Surely you can't demand more than that. No, Denmark is at peace now. Oh, I don't think I'll... But either way, having a claim on Wismar or Rostock will be valuable to me, despite Denmark not being at war. Where did the Danish army go, actually? Can we check the ledger? Armies... Denmark... Ooh, manpower. Ooh, that's looking fantastic. How is Mecklenburg themselves doing? 7,000 manpower, 12,000 total. Yeah. Okay, so Mecklenburg is pretty identical to me, which is concerning. But in a war where I would have Poland on my side, surely that would give me the edge, wouldn't it? But I would have to probably wait for Polish reinforcements and everything, and it would be a high gamble, mind you. This playthrough might be very short if I play my cards wrong here. Not to mention that Heinrich IV von Mecklenburg. De Valois, yes, nothing strange there. Maximilian von Habsburg, he was the new emperor. He's 16, okay. Leads personal union with Hungary, yes. That is a really powerful union, you gotta say. Have they Imperial Liberation casus belli against Brandenburg? Against Hesse and against the Papal State. Interesting. I guess... What did the Papal State take? Ah, Papal Provence. Interesting, I had not seen this. This is not very... This is kind of rare. But I like it. I like a strong Papal State. I've been very tempted to play the Papal State at some point. I don't think I have played them that much, because they... I'm not a huge fan of the whole papacy game, basically, usually because I tend to, just for personal reasons and historical preferences, want to break off from the Catholic Church. But maybe it's fun. It's a different game, of course, and I don't know. Some players, I think, are more likely to want to try different things and everything. But I have, for me, Europa Universalis is very linked to my own view of history and what I like, the political aspects of everything. I tend to be a little bit more conservative in playing different nations somehow. I think I could do fine with playing the Ottomans, because that's so far from it's almost like an entire different game. But playing the Papal State, I would have to destroy the Protestants, and somehow I'm more Northern European inclined, or how I should say. Don't know if it makes any sense. Holland, personal union under Burgundy. How is Burgundy doing? Ally with Bretagne, and Bretagne is doing terrible. Meanwhile, Provence is doing great. I mean, it's kind of funny, Provence being so strong up here, but there being such a thing as Papal Provence. Ooh, that's not entirely great. Our truce with Brandenburg has ended. What do I want to pay with? I don't think I want to pay with money. Manpower sounds better. That sounds good. Okay, another base tax in Lübeck. That's great.